Hey guys, what's up? Today in the BrickLab we are splitting the Ninjago Firestone Mech into two mechs, a Fire Mech and a Stone Mech, using 2 copies of the set. So basically the idea behind this was super simple. I just bought 2 copies of the Firestone Mech set, and if you want to help support the channel, feel free to buy those using the link in the description below. And basically what I did was I just used the parts included to split them up into 2 mechs, a Fire Mech and a Stone Mech, just using parts from the set. So let's go ahead and start with the Fire Mech, just because that one is my favorite. I know this is a Cole season, and it's supposed to be Cole's Stone Mech, but because LEGO decided to make this to split it up into a Fire and Stone Mech, that's why we're here. To be completely honest, I wish they just gone ahead and made it a full Fire Mech, because this thing is absolutely gorgeous. It reminds me both of an equal mix of both Exoforce and Bionicle, both of which I liked immensely during my childhood. But yeah, it's just super cool, super amazing. It's got great posability, and, you know, I just really want to take this thing to town on those evil awakened warriors and the Skull Sorcerer. Anyway, as far as the mech goes, it's now fully symmetrical, and like I said, it just looks absolutely amazing. Like the color scheme, the design here, it just really feels complete with this mech. And another cool feature that I discovered shortly before filming is that if you actually raise the shoulder pads here, they kind of look like the wings that you see on those mechs from like the Japanese manga or anime or whatever it is. I'm not really familiar with either of those genres, so don't take my word for it. I could be completely wrong. And in case you're curious, yes, I left both of the weapon caches in under the shoulder pads here. It's like basically what Exoforce wanted to be, and if LEGO ever brings back Exoforce, they should totally bring back some mechs at this scale. They would be super pricey, but they would be worth it, in my opinion. Anyway, enough of the Fire Mech. This is supposed to be a Cole set, a Cole season, whatever you want to call it, so let's go ahead and take a look at Cole's mech. Well, what can I say? Cole's been robbed. It took him 9 years to get his own season, and even then he doesn't even get his own giant imposing battle mech. He has to share it with Kai. And when you split apart the mechs, well, his mech looks way worse than Kai's. Because on Kai gets all the red and his looks perfectly amazing, but unfortunately if you try to split up and make 2 mechs using just 2 copies of the set without using any external pieces, you're still going to be left with a bunch of red, both on the head here and on this lower abdomen section here, and then also even on the blades of the swords, which I guess on the swords is not a huge deal. To be fair, most of these pieces that should be gray are not going to be too hard to find. You could just switch these out for some gray flaps, some gray slopes behind there, another gray ingot. The only difficult part is really going to be the helmet, because unfortunately this pattern here only appears in this red piece. You could use a flat silver piece, but it wouldn't have the design, so I guess whether or not you want to switch it out, that's up to you. Yeah, so like I said, it's kind of disappointing that Cole's own mech has to still have those red pieces in it, but if you're okay with using parts that don't come in the set, then by all means you can switch it out. Of course, his mech still looks pretty cool. It would look even better as an all-stone mech, but again, well, I'm not going to keep beating that point home. And the cool thing is that the shoulder pads on his mech can also swivel up to make those pseudo wings, those mech wings, whatever you want to call them, and I will say his wings at least do look better than the ones on the Fire Mech, so I guess that's a plus that's going for him. But anyway, yeah. Otherwise, kind of a disappointment all around, to be completely honest. Oh yeah, and then on the back there's also some red back there, but I guess that doesn't matter as much, because who really spends their time looking at the back of the mech? But yeah, anyway, again, poor Cole was robbed, so there's that. Alright, so to address the big elephant in the room, I'm not going to do a build tutorial for these because there's really no point. You can actually build both of them using the building instructions. In fact, all you have to do is just mirror the build, and even then it's not even that hard. I mean, on the leg, you're basically just shifting that joint over by 1 stud length, and then on the arm, all you're doing is switching this to the other side. And I mean, the hand stays almost exactly the same, you're just moving the thumb up here instead of on the bottom. I don't know if that makes very much sense while I'm explaining it like this without actually showing you guys, but if you guys have the sets, you'll know. If you struggle with it, just hold your instruction manual up to a mirror or something. Alright, and that is it for our look at the Fire and the Stone mechs. Again, it's a shame that Cole got robbed, but hey, maybe things will look up for him with the sets next year. Anyway, that's it for today. You guys already know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and also check out the other videos on my channel for even more, I would say maybe even better content than this video, but I don't know. That's your call. That's it for today. I will see you guys next time.